Another day, another time to extend my win streak, which currently sits at 5, but if the game didn't crash, we were actually sitting at a 40 win streak. Let's continue. And here we go. I added a little win streak counter so you guys can keep track because obviously the in-game one is inaccurate. So yeah, we're starting off on Cobra Command here with Bomb Spike Factory and Farm with BT. An opponent brought Biker Bones. Yeah, so this will be interesting. I'm assuming they're going some sort of Ace or Heli strategies. That's what Biker Bones currently buffs with the changes they've made to him. So that'll be fun. Let's get BT down round 1 though, right about here. Perfect. It's interesting that they start with Biker Bones over those other towers I was talking about too, because Biker Bones is typically not a hero you start with. I mean, it's not terrible to start with, but Ace would have been more ideal. I guess they didn't even leak too badly, and they got the Biker Bones leveling in as well, so fair enough. It's probably Ace Engineer Farm, which actually be a pretty difficult matchup for me now that I think of it. This could be a hard one, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a very, very hard one. Okay. What cluster bombs up here in 1 equal boost? Perfect. Let's utilize making honey mode for maybe a little bit. Regain 2 lives. Can I regain 4? Perfect. We'll put you back on first. And they got their farm down. Nicely done. Alright. So yeah, I'm assuming the third's gotta be engineer here. It's gotta be. There's no chance it's something different. So this will be a very hard matchup, but I think it'll be a fun matchup too. This guy also had a 3 win streak, I'm pretty sure. So I'm assuming it's not a bad opponent. I think they had some decent badges as well. Let's get my first farm down here. Perfect. Put BT back on first targeting. And we would just continue upgrading the farm. Opponent will need to get the Bomber Ace on their side for round 5. Look at the Ace Micro, by the way. That's how you can also tell it's not a bad opponent. They know Ace Micro pathing. Alright, are they going to upgrade Bomber Ace now? There it is. Nicely done. Against these white balloons, I think I'm going to use a Bee Swarm. Just to defend the initial ones. Keep upgrading the farm. And then we'll go bigger bombs on you. Perfect. All is well. They actually go for a second farm. That's an interesting decision. Instead of upgrading their first farm to plantation. I wonder what the reasoning is behind that. Maybe they're trying to get an early bank on their second farm? I don't know. We'll see. Yep, it's got it. Oh, no. They actually go for the bottom crosspath. Huh. Maybe they'll just build their second farm into a plantation and just keep their 2-2-0-0 on the right. I don't know. I'm just going to go for my plantation first. I guess both routes are fine. I'm going to have to be somewhat aggressive this matchup, but I'll have to do smart aggression. Like, not overly aggressive to the point where I limit my farms too much. But I do want to force quite a bit of defense on their side too. So, also, we need to worry. We also need to watch out about the glitch. Because last time I faced off against a Biker Bones user, there's a glitch where sometimes when you use Biker Bones abilities, it like crashes your opponent's game. So, I don't think it happens super often, hopefully. But it can happen. Which is the problem. Alright, forced sprockets on their side. I want to force that Sentry Expert, of course. Okay, there we go. Forced it. Perfect. They got Cleansing Foam up as well. They played it pretty safe and just pre-bought it. That's fine with me. Are they going to force my camo detection? Looks like it. Nicely done. And can I get a bank up round 13? I'm pretty sure I can here. Opponent might match that though, so that'll be interesting. It's going to be hard to force more defense is the thing. Biker Bones helps out so much defensively. It buffs the Ace, gives you the Flame Trail on the Ace pathing, has the abilities too, which do a lot of damage. They actually sell that. Wait a second. That's crazy. And the Sentry stay around is the dumbest part of it too. Like, Sentry Expert, I say it every time, it's just way too strong. The fact that you can sell it, the defense stays, and then you can immediately buy it and like place a bunch of sentries. It is such a broken upgrade. That's the only reason AFE is a really strong strategy. Sentry Expert carries. I definitely could have rushed better than that, though. I spent a little bit too much money rushing to force that Sentry Expert back, but I am a little bit upset at how that upgrade works. Okay. Lucky for me, they didn't actually force my second cluster bomb, which wasn't very good from the opponent with their rushing. I still have 3 tower boosts remaining too, so I'm not really in a terrible spot, but definitely could be in a better spot here. I think I'm gonna stop my eco at 1350. We'll call it there. There we go, perfect. That's a solid amount. I definitely have an eco lead on the opponent. And then on top of that, we've got a life lead. Have they used a tower boost yet? I don't think so. So that's not good. I don't know if I even want to rush them with anything. At least right now. Maybe a fortified BFB we can send when that time comes. I think I'll go for an I'm alone this round to increase the interest that this bank gets. They aren't utilizing Bloon Trap. That is a mistake from the opponent. Bloon Trap would be pretty effective. So they've kind of forgotten about that, which is a good thing for me. I often forget about Bloon Trap too when I'm using Engineer. Let's send a fortified BFB their way. Let's use Beast Swarm here. Collect. Nomics on my end, perfect. Let's get another Hive on my end as well. Nice. And I'm actually not going to pre-buy a Spiked Mines pile because the opponent doesn't want to play super aggressive in this matchup, so it's better for me to just greed. And if they send me a Ceramic Rush, we're going to get up some recursive clusters and stuff. Okay, Force Tower Boost on their end. That's decent. That's a decent forceage. BRF on my side. Oh, back to making honey mode, by the way. For sure. I definitely overreacted there. I did not need that much, but it's fine. Are they going to get ground 0 here? Yep. Nice. I think I'm going to send another one. Force them to micro it. Yeah, this is how I drain them. This is how I drain them. Get another BRF on my side. Okay, they're sending me a ZOMG. That's fine. Let's get a Spike Storm in here in a second. Oh, they're sending some leads behind. And ceramics. Tower boost this. We should be fine against all of that. Yep, clean defense. That was good, that was good. And I could send them DTs, but they actually have a lot of defense prepared and Biker Bones abilities, which double the damage with their ace, so it's probably not smart for me to send DTs here. I think instead we just go for our Banana Central in a second. And continue our farm lead. This sells for 8k, so I need... Okay, I can afford. Banana Central. I think I will send DTs now, though, that I have the Banana Central up. Okay, we forced Biker Bones ability. And stun, that's good. Make the micro more. Perfect. Fortified ZOMG, we are going to use a Bomb Blitz against this. This is my plan. Alright, just get this up. I had to sell my thing, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're fine, we're fine. I was so close to getting another 20k ability from my Nomics too, and then I wouldn't have had to sell it, which was the bad part. Maybe I could have gotten that ability and I'd be so much richer right now, so that was a pretty decent mistake I just made, but it's fine. How much is sell for? Okay. Get this up. Carpet of Spikes, perfect. And then I can sell Carpet of Spikes for 36k, okay. I'm trying to do the math here. They're gonna defend. Nicely done. I don't have enough money. I don't. Get another crate? Nope. Okay, we have to get it up. I should have kept my bomb blitz, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I might be doomed. They didn't press button. They didn't press button. I could be okay. I don't think they had money to press button, or maybe they forgot. I made a huge mistake on round 28 by selling my nomics, and they made a mistake by not pressing a button there. Yeah, we popped it. That's something. But now what? Sell this and send them one? I don't think a fortress can defend. Yep, we won. We won. Oh my gosh, what a game. For 41 win streak, what a game. We both made some mistakes, but it ended up being incredibly close. I'll take it. Ooh, had to sweat for that one, guys. Okay, we got precious space for the next match. This is one of my least favorite maps, dude. I don't like this map. Okay. And I just got Adora selected. I didn't mean to select Adora. I want to go Cyber Quincy, but it's fine. Adora works with the strategy I'm gonna go, which is bomb and sub and farm. Let's run it. And we will start with a submarine. We need a hero. You can't go really Jericho with bomb sub farm. Well, you can, but it's kind of weird because bomb does not start well on this map. Like, you need a hero that's gonna help you start with submarine. But bomb is actually pretty good in the mid-game rounds on this map, so that's just how it ends up playing out. Opponent brought Benjamin. And they're starting with Dartling, so it's probably Dartling Village Super Monkey, which will be interesting. I need to send green balloons here. They just went for Benjamin round 1, and I'm not sending greens, which is a very big mistake. Balloon boost them? Yeah, we forced tower boost on their side, I'll take that. Need to force that early tower boost. If we can get my opponent losing their tower boost, that's good for me here. And then we will just start farming now, is the plan. Start farming up. Oh, they're actually layering on me. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna go for a farm, still. Even against this layering. It's nothing too threatening. We can save it for airburst starts next. I also get level 3 Adora here in a second, so maybe we don't get airburst starts yet. We should upgrade the farm. Level 3 Adora. Perfect. Adora, carry me through the early game, please. Thank you. Greater production. Let's go Quarry Soil, then greater production, I guess. They got their farm down. So it's actually farm. It's not Dartling Village Super Monkey. That's actually better for me. I was more worried about facing Dartling Village Super Monkey than Dartling Farm. Airburst starts. And we will save up for that plantation next. They got their 022 Dartling, but they're going to need a second Dartling for round 6. It's interesting that they're not sending me white balloons. I actually did not need to upgrade airburst starts, I don't think, if the opponent's not sending me white balloons. Now they are. They're late to it, though. So I think we're going to overrun slightly right now, but once we get level 4 Adora for double Divine Bolts, we'll be able to defend constant white balloons. They went for a second Dartling, nicely done. We got our plantation up. This appears to be defending decently. And I think I will spam yellows at them. Force either like a tower boost or like Dartling upgrades. It's already down a tower boost, so I'm assuming they don't want a tower boost. Okay, we actually forced Dartling upgrades. I'll just take that. I'm assuming they don't want a tower boost again. And we'll expand our farm lead after I force more defense. Let's get a secondary sub down. I need a little bit of support. We're starting to leak a little bit, but it's fine. Didn't want to just use my Adore ability, rather save it in case they actually Bloon Booster rush me. They sold their farm for a plantation. That's an interesting decision. Let's send Region Zebras. Be aggressive here. It's gonna region farm pretty hard on this map because Dartlings that's what Dartlings do on this map. They use Bin ability. I'm gonna Bloon Boost when Bin ability dies off. Okay, force Tower Boost as well, that's great. And we force that, perfect. Can't really ask for better. And you can definitely pressure a Hydrocopods pretty hard on this map. It region farms like crazy. It's Ninja. They went for a Flash Bomb? Interesting. Bloon Boost? They use Bin ability. Okay. And they're dead. Well then, I'll take it, you know? Quick win after a very sweaty previous match. I'll take those quick little wins. Alright, next match here, we got Basalt Columns. We're gonna run Dartling Alchemist Farm, and we're against NPC. Let's get it. And I'm gonna start with the Dartling right here. They're starting with Cyber Quincy, which is interesting. Okay. I guess that works. A little Cyber Quincy start with Dart Monkey. So maybe Dart Spike Factory Farm? Is there a loadout with Cyber Quincy? That could work. Make sure to get Jericho round 1 here. So I'll send one more balloon. And we got Jericho up at the top of the map. Perfect on strong targeting. We'll be playing pretty aggressive this game, most likely. That's what my strategy is kind of built for. Aggression. So let's just layer a couple reds and greens on their side. Maybe force a Spike-a-Pult or a Trip Dart, whatever they're building that Dart Monkey into. They go for a Spike-a-Pult, that's fine. So Spike-a-Pult's gonna do good against grouped stuff, but then they're gonna need like a crossbow or something for like white balloons and black balloons later. We'll see what they opt for. I should just continue with the grouped reds. I don't think Yells are gonna do anything. Yeah. I'll get Powerful Darts on my own end. Now, one thing I can do to actually help my chances here is anti-stall around. So I'm going to target my Dartling in a way where hopefully some of the shots snipe the, like, balloons up at the top right. The shorter the rounds are, the better chance my strategy has, in my opinion. And they actually might be going an eco strategy, unless they're just layering on me. Okay, that appears to be the case. I most likely can't target my Dartling like that anymore, with them sending these balloons. Let's get our farm down. Perfect. And I will be getting a steal here shortly from Jericho. They got the crossbow up. That's an interesting crossbow spot. I guess it works on last targeting. Send some white balloons. Yeah, it's defending. Nicely done. We'll upgrade the farm. Actually, I can't upgrade the farm too much. I need to get faster barrel spin. Faster barrel spin's a necessity here. There we go. Nice. And they do have farm. They just took a while to place it. They took their sweet old time. Alright, well there isn't really much I can send them right now. Spike-a-Pult and a crossbow is strong enough defense to handle most things in the early game. I think I'm going to try to save it for the plantation, which is kind of greedy for my strategy. As this is my current defensive setup's very weak. I can get rushed with like Yell Balloons and stuff. So, yep, there they are. Let's tower boost this. Let's steal from them. And they're sending me more. Close targeting on an Alchemist. Yeah, we're good. I think I'll get the plantation up now. Perfect. And we're handling. Okay. Wasn't too bad, actually. I'm fine using Tower Boost early to get the plantation up. Or are they going to send me Region Zebras? Question of the day. Currently doesn't appear so. Okay. This will be my Hydrocoppod spot. We still haven't seen their third yet. I was guessing Spike Factory, but it could be something different if they haven't revealed Spike Factory yet. If they don't have a Spike Pile in the back, though, like, Juggernauts are going to struggle against, especially against layered rushes. They put the Juggernaut all the way in the back, which is interesting. I sent that rush way too early to layer, but it's fine. Bloon Boost. They are so dead. Yeah, I don't know what their third was, but only Dart's not going to do very well there. Alright, currently sitting at a 43 win streak, so we're actually getting up there, guys. Like, this is something special, I'm not going to lie. Especially for the fact that I haven't, like, sweated this game or gone for a high medal in a very long time. Being able to pull off a 43 win streak is... I didn't think I'd be able to make it this far, so that's pretty nice. But opponent's starting with the Adora. Okay, we're going to start with Bomb and get Jericho down early. They're going Tack Shooter. Interesting. Tack Fate Weaver Door is not something you see every day of the week, I'll be honest. We're going Bomb Sub Farm, of course. And I guess we'll just continue ecoing as per usual. Don't want to leak too much, ideally, which can be difficult with Bomb Jericho starts. We'll see. On the bright side, my opponent doesn't have Jericho, so I don't have to worry about leaking camo balloons, which is always nice. Come on, Cluster Bomb. They're layering on me. Get it up. We're chilling. I don't think Cluster Bomb even souls yells in this map, though. I need to get the, what's called, bigger bombs soon. They stop sending me yells anyways. And it's farm. Okay, so maybe Tack Wiz Farm. If it's Tack Wiz Farm, I'm not too worried about this matchup. We definitely have a big late game advantage over these Tack strategies. The Tack strategies in general struggle against, like, just BAD, fortified BADs in general, because you aren't going to pair it with Ice or Glue unless you have a different hero, or tight ZOMGs. Both of those can be weaknesses in the late game rounds. Now, the one thing is, I forgot about the reduced ability cooldowns Jericho has from Fate Weaver Door, so that is a little bit of a problem. Gotta remember that. Let's get a farm down here. And let's get our steel in here, too. Perfect. And then one more eco boost, I can get my heavy bombs up. They actually balloon boost at me. Heavy bombs? We should be fine here. Yeah, we're chilling. We got heavy bombs in time. I could have tower boosted that to, like, leak nothing, but I'd rather leak, like, 20, 30 lives and not use a tower boost, personally, there. I'm not low enough in lives where tower boosting makes sense. You know? Farmer and Balloon Butt over here, too. Perfect. And we'll greater production. Okay. So they're going to outfarm me a little bit in the early game just because Tack Shooter is obviously cheaper than Cluster Bomb. But the thing is, their current setup, they need to buy a lot more defense for round 11, while my current setup, I really don't need to. So, and we'll be pulling back in the farms with Jericho steals on top of that. Probably should keep Jericho in strong, I guess. I don't know. Let's steal again. Perfect. It doesn't look like they're really avoiding the steal, which is great for me too. One more banana. Plantation. Nice. And we got some leaks coming in on their side too with the camo balloons, which is also good. They're actually just spamming 200 farms right now, which is interesting. Huh. Let's get another farm on my end. Nice. Sniper. Oh. I did not expect that. I don't think Tack Sniper farm is very good in all honesty. It struggles a ton against tight CMGs late game. I think Fate Weaver Door actually pop sled, so that wasn't really a smart send, but it's fine. Let's send a little bit of a rush. Send some zebras. We force full auto rifle, I'll take that every day of the week. Steal from them as well. Perfect. Full auto rifle, I think, pops sled balloons or camo leads, so there's no reason to send them. It doesn't in BT6, but it does in Battles 2. And I'm not going to re-rush them, by the way. No reason to do that either. They could just Blade Maelstrom or re-rush, and if I send a camo re-rush, Sniper has bonus camo damage, so that's not really going to do anything. They actually aren't rushing me to force the second cluster bombs, which I think is interesting. I might just buy it anyways, because I'm far ahead, and the only way I lose this match is by dying to something stupid, in my opinion. So it's better for me to, like, play it safe instead of greedy. Yep, they send me some rainbows anyways, we'll get it up. Alright. There we go. Simple stuff. Let's get another bomb here. I did not need to sell that. What a throw from Ryan Mehalic. I thought they were going all in. What a throw, ladies and gentlemen. I still have money up the wazoo in case they re-rush me. I just gotta be careful. Man, that was an overreaction and a half. Yep, they're sending me a Moab. Not a surprise there. Should be completely fine against this with my current setup. Clean. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for some plantations. We can sell the plantations for defense at the end of the day. Like, there's no reason for me to sell the bank there. I could have defended their ceramic rush, just selling my plantation and building as much defense as I want. Selling the bank was I could have just cashed out the bank too if I really needed to. Selling the bank was just really dumb. Alright, fortified Moab. We are just going to tower boost this. Our current setup will defend pretty easily on tower boost. Yep. If they re-rush me, I get a balloon impact. Steal from them. My farming is so far behind where it should be, though, just because of that mistake. I think I'm going to go for Banana Research Facility, in all honesty. How much does it sell for? 4K? I can afford it. Get that up. We can also send them Camo Ceramics, which isn't a bad rush, if we can force their Chains of Fate ability, because Sniper is not going to do good against that rush, even with the bonus damage. It just doesn't have the Pierce. Actually, let's go Moab Assassin here. Decoy on their side. Balloon Impact. Alright, we should be good against this. No way. Oh my gosh. I clutched up. Good attempt from the opponent. I did not see that coming whatsoever. I forgot that was even a thing, I'll be honest. I forgot the sacrifice and balloon boost tech was a thing. I would have died there if I didn't get that second impact. 100,000%. Man, I gotta be locked in here. I am getting so close to losing some of these matches, guys. It's coming soon. The end is near. They just waste a Chains of Fate, which is interesting. Huh. Let's do a rush then. They just wasted a Chains of Fate. They try Elite Defender and Tower Boost. I think they're still completely dead. Yeah. Or not. What the heck? Oh, they are dead. I don't know what I just saw, guys. Okay, well, I'll take it. I almost lost that match. That was really close. Every single video I'm doing now is stressful. It is. All right, 44 win streak. We got the map Splashdown for the next one. Let's go some Bolt Elk Spike Factory here. All right, they're going Heli, and they brought Biker Bones too. So Heli Biker Bones is an interesting combo, I've got to say. Respect to that. We'll see how it ends up playing on this map. I haven't seen any Biker Bone strategies really on this map, so it's a different thing. I'm going to make sure to get Bonnie down round 1 because they're anti-stolen pretty hard, so don't want to mess that up. Perfect. They got Biker Bones down too. Fair enough. Then we'll just start upgrading our boat. That's the plan. I should be sending some... or is it worth me some Space Deco? I feel like they're going to be able to defend with the Heli anyways. They just get quad darts. I won't send Space Deco. They're sending space stuff too, so they can afford their Heli upgrade. My plan's simply just going to be upgrading this boat and getting a cannon ship as soon as possible, pretty much. Maybe send a couple Space Yells real quick just to force the quad darts. Oh, they actually have farm. Yeah, I definitely want to send Space Yells then. Did not think they had farm here. Farm isn't too popular in this map just because of the limited farm space. Hotshot on my boat. I wonder what their third is. They get quad darts up, fair enough. And one more eco boost to get my cannon ship up. There we go, perfect. Now I won't leak too badly, and we'll start upgrading the Bonnie minecarts. Let's also get a farmer and balloon bot on my end. Alright, round 5. They currently have that as a 202 heli. Does that actually defend white balloons fully? Kind of is looking like it. Biker Bones can clean up 2. But I feel like I can balloon boost and cause problems. We're gonna do that. Unless Heli is just built different. I feel like they need a second Heli. Or upgrade to Razor Rotors. Yeah, they're leaking. We forced Tower Boost. Okay, I'll trade a Balloon Boost for Tower Boost any day of the week. So I'll probably Balloon Boost again, if they're just going to Tower Boost. Let's do it. They use Biker Bones ability again. Okay, we force second Heli. Okay, perfect. That's what I like to see. I am leaking a little bit. Let's get a... I want to get a Merchantman. Well, no, that's fine, actually. We'll just keep upgrading Bonnie. Because we have Bonnie upgrades. Merchantman's not very good when we have Bonnie upgrades available right now. Right now. This will be the last Bonnie upgrade I go for. 220 Bonnie eco's solid. They got their plantation up. Nicely done. They actually stopped their eco too, so the opponent's playing pretty low eco. And saving up for Razor Rotors. Okay. Put this on smart targeting. There's gonna be some zebras. Let's get an Alchemist right here. On strong. And I'm gonna use a Bonnie Minecart Explosion here in a second. Now. I should be fine against these balloons. Yep. Let's sell this for that. I should be fine. Yep. I don't want a tower boost there, whatever I do. Mortar is their third. Interesting. They have a camo, one of those, okay. So it's Mortar Heli. I definitely want to rush. The current setup is very weak. Like, one Razor Rotors is not defending almost anything, even with Biker Bones buff. At least, I don't know how much the burn, like, effect helps out that Biker Bones gives, but I feel like it's quite weak. Okay, 4 Shell Shock. That actually defended pretty easily. Maybe I'm underestimating. They got that up as well. Nicely done. I just overrushed. Wait, no, I didn't. I forced that. I'll take it. We're good. Not even close. I'm not in a good spot, though. My greed is very limited. I rushed way too hard. I don't know why I rushed so hard. This might be the end. Rubber to gold. Maybe I should have tower boosted that rush, but if I tower boosted that rush, I think I'm completely dead against a re-rush. I think I need to sell Bonnie Minecarts like I did to defend. At least we limited my opponent's farming quite a bit, but I don't know. I just rushed way too much here. It's the nerves, bro. They're getting to me. Not only am I like one of my highest win streaks ever, I'm like recording it every game. You know, the pressure's on. On my previous win streak, I think the vast majority of the games weren't recorded. Round 18. I could send a fortified Moab. They currently are lacking mob class damage, but again, Biker Bones, I haven't played much against Biker Bones in the Heli and A strategies yet, so I don't know how much the buffs actually affect it. And like what I can rush with and what's worth. I'm not too acquainted with it. So maybe I should err on the side of caution. How many tower boosts have they used as well? Have they used 2? They might have. Which is interesting, if that's the case. I'll buff the boat. I need to get a spike pile on the back for the beast. I've forgotten about that. I'm not really gonna do much beast damage, am I? We still got some money, which wasn't bad. I'll take it. At the end of the day. I'll take what I can get. They went for an IMF alone, okay. Alright. Gotta be careful for tight ceramic rushes. I feel like it's somewhat likely to send me one. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's the win streak. GG. GG. I should have prepared a spiked mines pile to begin with, but really the only way you defend that, like an old out, is with carrier flagship, and I just didn't have the money to afford it because I was too aggressive early, so my mistakes finally costed me, guys. 45 win streak, it ends there. It was fun though. I'm kind of happy it's over because I can actually record strategies I want to play now. I don't have to go the meta loadouts every game. Okay, wait a second. By the way, I did do the math, and I was able to afford carrier flagship actually somewhat comfortably if I sold everything. So, would it have defended is my question. I think it does defend all out ceramics, but let me just test to see if I did actually throw the match here. We'll send it, and I'll get this up, and I'll tower boost. Oh, it easily defends, bro. Like, if I just sold Bonnie Minecart, sold my Spike Factories, Rubber to Gold, got that up, I win the game because my opponent went all out. I didn't think I had money for it in the scenario, but I did the math. I had like a Spiked Mines, which is quite expensive, 10.5k sell value. I had an Elk buff. I had a Transforming Tonic. I had a Rubber Gold at the top still. And then after selling the minecarts, I also had like 7k left over. But this sells for 24k. You can see all of these things together almost sell for the same amount. I could have afforded it. Yeah. Dang it, dude. Oh well.